7 months ago, he was the chosen one, the man who went invincible with Bayer Leverkusen. The natural heir? Well, he's unemployed. Xabi Alonso has left Real Madrid, and while the statement says it's mutual consent, you know what it means. The Super Cup loss to Barcelona, it wasn't just a defeat, it was a symptom of a disease that is killing the Real Madrid team. And today we are going to expose the truth, the player friction, the tactical collapse, and why Alvaro Arbeloa is walking into a trap. So let's get right into it. Now, even though Alonso is sacked after the Super Cup loss, things were not going well for him even before this. Post-match, when it's time to give Barcelona the guard of honor, Kylian Mbappe calls the player back as they are not ready to give Barcelona the due respect. And for the first time, I felt this was player power speaking. And if the players don't respect the rituals, they don't respect the manager. Even tactically, things were not working for Alonso. Alonso tried to force his Leverkusen 3-4-2-1 system on a squad that is built for 3-4-3. With Vinicius Jr. isolated, Bellingham sitting too deep, it was like putting a square peg in a round hole. And if we are being honest, Real Madrid is not a team to be coached. It is a team that has to be managed, and mostly man management. And Ancelotti knew that, how to stroke egos and how to tackle player power. Alonso tried to coach them as system players, and that didn't work. 7th in the UCL table and 2nd in the La Liga. But that is unacceptable for the kings of Europe. And let's be honest, Perez is not going to do transition years. Real Madrid and Perez, they need trophies, not philosophy. Now the new guy Arbeloa, he is Madrid through and through, with Madrid DNA running through him. He will fight for the badge. But the problem is he has zero top level experience. Promoting him now in the middle of a chaos crisis, it sounds more like a desperation. To me, it might just be that he is just a placeholder for Klopp, Nagelsmann, or anybody else in the summer. For Xabi Alonso, Liverpool might be the team who might open the doors for him. Maybe not this season, but come summer, it might actually happen. With him going invincible with Bayer Leverkusen, his stock really exploded. But now, with not able to handle high profile players and failing at Real Madrid, the stocks have gone low but not broken. He needs a club that values him and his system over the star, and Madrid was never the club for that. And today the news broke out that Xabi Alonso leaves Real Madrid with immediate effect, and Alvaro Arbeloa takes over as the new Real Madrid head coach, replacing Xabi Alonso immediately. Now, the official statement says that Real Madrid have communicated that by mutual agreement between the club and Xabi Alonso, it has been decided to end his time as a coach of the first team. Xabi Alonso will always have the affection and admiration of all the Real Madrid because he's the legend of Real Madrid and has always represented the values of our club. Real Madrid will always be his home. Our club thanks Xabi Alonso and all his technical staff for their work and dedication throughout this time and wishes them good luck in this new stage of their lives. Now, they have put it pretty respectfully and they have said that it's done with a mutual agreement. But if you're being honest, you all know what would have happened. Yesterday, after the loss, the heads would have flipped and they would have been called in action. And the first thing to do was sacking Xabi Alonso. Now, in his tenure, Xabi Alonso played 34 matches, 24 wins, 6 losses, and 4 draws, 72 goals scored, 38 goals conceded, 10 clean sheets. Second in the La Liga, 4 wins out of 6 in the Champions League, Spanish Super Cup runner-up, and playing in the FIFA Club World Cup semi-finals. Now, in terms of achievement, it doesn't look that bad, but there are other things which are in play here. The first, losing to Barcelona in his first cup final, not being able to manage players of high profile, not being able to use a system that suits Real Madrid, and the players being extremely unhappy. Now, this is what happened yesterday. Xabi Alonso is unhappy about Kylian Mbappe's behavior yesterday. Even though the coach wanted the players to give the guard of honor to Barcelona, Mbappe asked the teammates to get off the pitch, and Xabi felt that this is a direct threat to his authority. Again, player power over the manager. Now, this brother might be the best player in the world right now, but not giving respect is something that might affect his Ballon d'Or chance. Because if you know, class and fair play is one of the 3 main criterias for winning the Ballon d'Or. Yesterday, Kylian Mbappe refused to give the guard of honor to Barcelona and his teammates and asked them to walk away. And even though he might have a prolific season, which he already is having, these kind of small things might impact his chances of getting his hand on the golden trophy. Now that Xabi Alonso is gone, Kylian Mbappe did have a good things to say about him. He said, "It's been a short but it was a pleasure to play for you and learn from you. Thank you for giving me the confidence since day one. I'll remember you as a manager who had clear ideas and knows many things about football. Best of luck for your next chapter. Now, if you look at the win record for Xabi Alonso, it is not that bad. With Pellegrini having 75 wins percentage, Mourinho with 71.9%, Ancelotti with 70.8%, and Xabi Alonso with 70.6%. But the cup games are the ones that have let Xabi Alonso down, losing with Bayer Leverkusen to Atlanta in the Europa Cup final, losing to Paris Saint-Germain in the FIFA Club World Cup, and now losing to Barcelona in the Super Cup. And this sacking makes Xabi Alonso joins the list of managers who have lasted less than 50 games for Real Madrid. From going invincibles with Leverkusen to getting sacked at Real Madrid after just 34 games. Things have really flipped for Alonso. This brother, he has got rid of two managers, Ancelotti in May 2025 and Xabi Alonso in January 2026. I mean, Flick is unreal. Now to conclude this, we all know that Real Madrid doesn't care about their legends. They care about winning trophies. And Xabi Alonso is their latest victim of their win or die culture. But my question is this, if Xabi Alonso couldn't make the team work, the defense tick, what makes you think that Arbeloa can? And is the season over for Los Blancos? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe as it helps your brother and the channel grow. I'll see you in the next one.